my god, that's sad but true. Oh my god.
I'm so toxic.
Oh my god. That's sad but true.
Hello, everyone. This is Sad But True. We're your host. I'm Lori.
And I'm Crista.
Hi, everyone. It's been a while.
Yet again, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew she was going to do that.
I have to.
So I've recently started, well, not recently, it's been since January. I started a new job.
Yes.
But I've had recently thrown extra responsibility at my job. And it's caused me to not have any time for anything.
Not even me.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, are you coming over today? I'm like,
Do you have any time for me at all today?
It's like a normal friendship relationship.
Yeah.
It's because Joe said to you before, you don't think it's weird that you have to see your best friend every day?
I don't think it's weird.
I don't think so either, but...
I think dudes would think it's weird. But that's just them, because dudes aren't emotionally connected to their friends, really.
Well, okay.
They're just kind of there.
So, I mean, if I didn't, like, know your boyfriend for a very long time also,
Right.
I might feel weird, like, coming over and just walking in and eating and, like, all that.
Like, we're still asleep and you come
harassing
in,
your kids.
sit next to my bed while we're
All
sleeping.
creepy with a bowl of cereal.
Hey, I had a really bad night.
Can you wake up? Because
Can you
it's
get up?
10 o'clock. Okay, so another thing that happened this month, because March is somewhat irrelevant, only because...
We had some scrutiny, all right?
In March?
Yeah.
We did?
That's why we didn't record.
I don't remember.
Because some of us were having, some breakdowns here and there.
Not really. I was
really
just like, I
breakdown.
quit everything.
I don't want to do it anymore.
I don't want to do anything anymore. She's like, stop being a bitch.
Bitter bitch.
Exactly. Exactly. I want to take you guys through memory lane of last week. It was my birthday.
Happy birthday! Yay!
My birthday was on the 7th, and so it was 1, 2, 3 of my girlfriends that I've known forever. They kind of like know how I am when it comes to my partying ways that I've parted with, only on some occasions.
Wait, what?
Like, I love the strip club.
Uh-huh.
So does Lori.
Yes.
So does Fatima.
Yes.
So all 3 of us together, like, let these kind of like
She's good
the
just chilling
calmer
there.
one.
And she's like, I don't want to spend my money. I need to spend it on my kids. And for me, I'm like, fuck them kids. I'm going to spend all my money. All my money.
and Fatima.
This bitch needs it more than my kids do.
Fatima spent like the next day. I spent like $400 on strippers.
Worth it.
No, okay, so I really, really love the strip club. And so when the 3 of us get together,
It's toxic.
it's like...
Toxic.
I had so much fun, though.
So did I.
We started with dinner, and we went to, like, the typical hibachi, like, thing that everybody does. Because I know that you would get free alcohol when you go there, because they, like,
Not really
spray
that
it.
much, though.
They were handing us the whole thing and just left it on the table.
But I already was drinking before you guys got
I
there,
know.
so
Lori got
I was
there
like, I need
early.
to calm the fuck down.
Not I. And then when I got there, I was like, calm who? You better stop it. But yeah, so we went there, and by the time we left there, I was like kind of tipsy. And then we went to the strip club on a Lyft, right?
Yes.
I had to order an XL.
He was angry, remember?
He hated us.
He hated us bad.
Yeah.
He was like,
He was
why do girls go to the strip club? I was like, because we got to see what we're up against.
Yeah.
We got to look at our competition. We got to, wear
There is
options.
no competition because they look great.
They do look
They
great.
look amazing.
They do.
I
And you know what?
don't give a fuck what people say and talk shit about strippers. I have fucking respect for
Hell
them.
yeah. You know how much it takes to put on nothing and then go walk out
And like shake your body
and shake your
just
ass
beautiful.
and just be a boss about it.
Yeah, like I could never. I'm like, I wish I could be like you to every
I
single
could
one.
do that, like, in my bedroom.
No, I told like 4 of them because I was drunk, so I started getting repetitive at one point. I was like, there's a reason God didn't give me a perfect body, because my ass would have been up here since fucking day one in this
Just
bitch.
toxic as hell. This was me the whole time. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love that. Thank you. Yes. I'm just putting ones in her thong. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
So speaking of toxic, Crista was being a little toxic on her birthday.
But it was so fun. Like, my license plate doesn't say Toxica for no reason. I'm just kidding.
True.
My
That's
license
true.
plate really does say that. I won't say the whole thing so nobody comes and finds me, but that is a huge part of it.
So we were all having a great time. We got our ones. Crista got some ones from Schmo Schmay. And the strippers were rotating.
I was playing like a little game. We'll say it. I was trolling people. One person in particular. I was trolling him a little bit, yeah.
So every time a stripper would come up to him, and you could tell which ones he was interested in versus the ones he wasn't.
Right.
So I was like, ooh, he put his drink down for this one. And Krista's like, watch this. She just starts like complimenting her.
I just had to like look into their eyes at one point.
And the stripper was just like all over Crista and not on Schmo Schmay. And I took an edible too before I got there. So I'm like texting Joe because Joe stayed home with their kids. So I was texting Joe. I was like, this is so fucking funny. Like, I'm literally dying right now watching all this.
And the girls were
pan
confused,
out.
right?
Yes, they were definitely confused because I was like, God, she's like turning into a monster right now. And they were like, what? I'm like, you don't see what's happening right now? She's literally just taking every stripper from Schmo Schmay on purpose with his money. They're like, oh, shit.
Well, okay, so it became a game where I was like, okay, I could probably do this to like every single one. So then, like, you know, women, they'll go to a table where like giving money. We were all giving money, but they'll go like mostly towards the men for most portion of it.
But the men were giving you the money to spend
well, he
on.
had his own money, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know he had his own money, but he was also giving you money. So
Yeah.
therefore, he's double feeding it, okay?
And I kept taking them, every single one. So then I'm like, oh yeah, like I just kept taking them. I did it like 5 or 6 times in a row until I got bored of doing it. I'm like, I'm gonna go walk around now. This is stupid. But at one point, the waitress was like, where are you going? Like, stay here. This is your table.
Stay here.
I'm like, I like to socialize with people. And then she's like, no, bitch, you're a flight risk. Just stay here at your table. I'm like, oh, okay.
A flight risk.
That's what she told me.
Like you have dementia or something.
Yeah. I was just up walking around, like,
walking around at the wrong time. So listen.
The whole time.
We paid for bottle service, and Chris is like, it's my birthday. So, of course, like, the waitresses are like, okay, we're going to do something special. But she didn't think that.
No, because I usually have to ask.
Yeah, usually you ask. But they were going to, like, surprise her with it. You know, doing the bottle service. Happy birthday. So, they fucking come out there, and Krista's gone. Nowhere to be seen. And I got it on camera. I'll post the video so you guys can see it.
Yeah.
It's literally, I was like, where's Crista? Her chair was empty, and they were just dancing with bottle service, and I was like,
I thought it was the funniest thing ever, and I told all of them, I'm like, why didn't somebody say it was their birthday?
Dude, for real.
I'm like, somebody claimed the birthday. I didn't give a shit. I honestly don't need stuff like that.
I did, okay, because I was like, yay, this is cute. I want to record it, and then she wasn't even there.
So they came around again.
Yeah, because I begged them. I was like, please. I was like, can we just do like a show, you know, like not really buy a bottle?
And I knew it was weird because nobody at the table drinks Hennessy. I ordered tequila because that's my drink of choice. So when they started coming around the second time with the bottle of Hennessy, I was like, who the fuck ordered Hennessy?
Nobody. Shh. This is just for looks.
I'm like, okay, I just keep on talking. She's like, shut the fuck up and just sit there and accept it, okay? Yeah. So Fatima's funny, bro. One of my really, really good friends.
And we've known her for a long time, too.
Dude.
Like, I've known her as long as I've known Crista.
She's like my
Like your soul
spirit animal.
Oh, spirit animal.
Yes. Soul animal.
Because she's an animal for sure.
Soul animal. I feel like a fucking dummy. She's my spirit animal.
Yes.
And she's just like so fun. And she knows damn well. She was more excited to go than me. She was like, bitch, I'm ready.
Where's the ones at? Give me ones. I had like a stack of ones and she took like half of them. Yeah, she was like, Lori, come here. I need your help. Hurry, come here. So I'm like, what? So I get up. She's like, help me get this card in this ATM. She couldn't put her card in the ATM, so I had to do it for her. And then I felt bad because I was enabling her to use all of her money.
Me and her, I remember like when I was first single out of my 10-year relationship, she was single also, getting a divorce at the same time. And I remember her,
All of us were.
yeah, I remember her
Something in the water.
for real. No, I remember her baby's dad or ex-husband, whatever the fuck you want to call him,
Piece of shit.
was his best friends. Well, they
With
used
your
to
piece
be
of shit.
with my piece of shit, baby daddy. So,
It's good to get rid of all the shit in your life, you know?
he would tell him in the beginning, like, "Oh, these girls are like out running amok on the streets and stuff."
yeah.
And I'm like, "And it's my time to shine." Okay. No, but me and her would like go out and party all the time and just do crazy shit.
Not really that crazy, y'all.
But yeah, we had to calm down eventually. But good memories.
She was your right-hand man.
Yeah, when it came to like drinking and stuff
Yeah.
and partying, and we just became super close.
She's always a good vibe, good, like, attitude, optimistic, and just fun.
But at the same time, when she doesn't want to do something,
Yeah.
she won't fucking do it.
Oh, she won't, no.
But then you get those couple of beers in her, and she's
Oh, yeah.
like,
Right?
fucking.
And we started with sake bomb, so there you go.
Everybody was wasted though. Exactly. But it was super fun. It was a friendly reminder that I cannot hang because the next day I was on the carpet.
For 2 days.
I was hungover for like 2 days. I couldn't get it together, but I laid on the carpet at one point and realized I was there for like 2 hours. It was fun. We
was
were
very
there
much
till
fun.
like 4 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning.
I left early.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I got a $70 lift by myself to go home.
I paid for the first one there, and it was like
Yeah.
$65. Yeah,
So stupid.
yeah. Lyft
Whatever. Worth it.
gets the best of you.
Worth it.
Worth it. And like we had trouble getting home because I was the only one with an active Lyft app, and so we're like sitting there trying to get home at like 4 o'clock, almost 4 in the morning. So
Yeah.
one of my friends, I'm not going to say which one, called their little boo thing to come pick us up. Thank God. Thank you, boo
Or
thing.
Sancho.
Thank you, boo thing, for helping us.
Yes.
Because we were far.
For real.
Super far.
Like $70 for a lift far.
It was more at that time when I called.
Oh, I bet.
It was almost $100. Well, it would have been.
Yeah.
My phone was dead.
Dude, and I hated the ride home because I was drunk and I was like feeling a little nauseous. And I get in the lift and it smells just like onions and garlic and black Tootsie Rolls. Licorice. I was
Dude, that's
literally
happened to me
like trying to
before.
hold it the whole time. I was just texting Joe like vomit faces.
There was only one time I got into a lift and had to pull over and throw up is when I was working at Loyalty, and we got off early, me and my friend that worked with me. The other bartenders were just giving us free shots of Don Julio, but the Anejo, the really dark one, and I don't even... I blacked out. That was the first time I ever blacked out.
Dark tequila is gonna make me sick of.
Okay, so I gave the Lyft driver the wrong address the first time. Luckily, she was a good person. And then we were by Native when you get off on Gilbert or whatever. And I'm like, pull over, I need a thought. She's like, okay, thanks for telling me not throwing up in my car. I'm like, no problem.
Yeah.
And then I had to get like, I don't know. I don't even remember much. I just remember getting home, throwing up, Shmush May holding my hair while I'm throwing up, and me like acting like a brat.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was being a brat too.
I was being a brat.
When I got home. Mm-hmm. I was like, go make me some food.
I was more like being a brat, like, leave me alone. I'm fine. He's like, go lay down. I'm like, no. Make me go lay down. Throwing up. He's like,
oh, God.
Crista, go lay the fuck down. Do I have to carry you to the bed? I'm like,
yes.
maybe, but leave me alone. I'm fine. I'm an adult. I can handle myself the whole time. He's like, this bitch.
No, I hated doing Lyft because I did do Lyft for a little while whenever I first got my Kia Soul because it's cute, you know, like, and I could make money just working my own schedule, but I fucking hated it.
What was like your most ridiculous job ever? Was it working at the nursing home?
Yeah. I mean, with like instances like that, but like whenever you have a brand new car and you're going and picking up random people, especially drunk ones on like either Mill Ave or like ASU. So Mill Ave is like
the college town.
The college area where they go to party.
Well,
so you automatically
we were there
know.
One time. Yeah.
More than one time, but anyways.
I mean, time frame in our life.
Oh yeah, we haven't gone there in a while because we're too old. We go there now and there's like babies there like getting drunk and I'm like, ew.
The last time I went there to party, I went to jail. And I haven't been there since.
I don't remember the last time. Actually, I was with you, I think, the last time I was
there. We went down to Low Key?
Yeah.
Or was it St. Patty's Day?
No.
Zips?
Is that the same date?
Probably. Never mind.
It just mashes all together. But, yeah, so I went there to pick up, it was like 4 girls. And they were drunk, and it was Halloween on top of that. So they're all dressed up, you know, and they had, I had a bucket in my car that had candy in it. I literally had to dump the candy out to let a girl throw up in my bucket.
That's
my
really
Halloween
nice
bucket.
Of you.
I was like, you can take that with you. And then I just quit for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I would have just been like, get the fuck out of my car. Bye. Dude, oh, you want to know the funniest part ever? Okay.
Yes.
So I got a new debit card in the mail and hadn't activated it.
Oh, yeah.
The other 2 girls we were with, like, they didn't have, like, their cards. Like, everybody's cards kept getting flagged for fraud.
Mine too, and they sent me a new fucking card, so that's another fucking issue I have to deal with.
So then all
Stupid.
4 of us are like trying to pay for a bottle.
They're like, you bitches broke as fuck.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I swear to God we're not broke. Like, and I wasn't. I had just got paid, and then like everybody had money. But it was just, at one point she was like...
Just an inconvenience.
No, and then what's funny was that like, I had my EBT card.
Oh, God.
And it was dark in there, and I was already like drunk, and I'm like, I have a card. So I accidentally, being blind, hand her my fucking EBT card, and she looks at me like, really, bitch? I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm sorry. But she's like, okay, well, my manager said that you guys have to pay cash now. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, so I ended up using my card at the ATM and took out all the cash.
Yeah,
everyone just sent me money.
Yeah, exactly. So it was fun. I like to think that I'm like a happy drunk, and I love having fun like that. I think that I'm a fun person to like hang out with.
No, you are.
Like not someone that's
unless
like,
you like get angry about something or
I mean,
you know.
I've had my moments, as we all have.
I've had to come save her from being jumped at the club, or I'm like, why are you getting beat up? Because bitches are jealous.
I really did get jumped twice in one night, but that was a long time ago. And that was like
you lost
baby
your
dad's
shoe.
I was very upset that I lost my boot.
Your baby dad is like, you know, stirring the pot.
And I'm like, cool, I'm the only one here to fight the whole bar. Awesome. For the girls.
Like, and not only that, my ex and your ex would feed off each other too. So if all 4 of us were out, it was fucking disastrous. Like, we went to eat and my ex like dumped a drink on the table, and then your ex was like egging him on, like, yeah, duh, and then being an asshole to the waitress, like.
And me and Lori are both from food and beverage backgrounds.
Yeah, so we're like very respectful, like, and then they're just laughing at them, and I'm like, you guys are fucking ugly.
I don't know, they were annoying.
You guys are ugly. You think you're hot, but you're fucking ugly.
We could talk about this, that being a mom is so hard. Working full time, not working full time, and keeping up with the house is so fucking exhausting. I don't think I sat down until like 11 o'clock at night.
I feel like not really working as much and just taking care of the house and kids is worse on your mental state because you become obsessed with it. like obsessive to the point where you're like really hard on yourself if you don't finish this or that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and I just realized like the other day that I'm pulled in so many different directions, and I feel like a robot that I'm just like on autopilot.
Right.
And then people get mad at me if I forget shit. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, you're like juggling 20,000 different things at once. Like, give me a fucking break, y'all.
Yeah, there's no break. I need a vacation. I'm going to New Mexico for a work trip next month. And it doesn't sound exciting, but I'm low-key excited. Because
because you don't have to deal with anything that you normally do every single day.
I just want to go somewhere and, like, see things. Even if it's, like, not a friend trip or family trip,
like
I just want to go. Yeah, like a little escape. It's only for 3 days. Escape.
Nope. I'm surprised that you haven't had to take a call since we started.
Dude, my phone starts ringing because everybody is on the East Coast. I'm over here in Arizona, so my phone starts ringing at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like still dead. I'm not alive.
She got a call at like 4 a.m. She like calls me at 7. It's like, good morning. I'm like, fuck off.
For real, she hates me.
She's like, I've been up since 4, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, I'm glad that Aris is there because I'm just like, fuck.
Explain who that is.
Aris is Shmoshme's. I'm just gonna use that name. I don't know what else to call him. Shmoshme's daughter, and he was so worried about me meeting her, and I'm like, bro, I'm a natural, talented person that just gets along with everybody.
Everyone, yeah.
And the people that don't get along with me, you know who you are.
Jealous.
No, it's because like you have some internal issues. Because
exactly.
I literally get along with everybody.
Jealousy, internal issues with self-worth and morals. That's gonna clash, you know?
Yeah,
because when you hang out with someone who's confident and knows what they want in life, and that can be pretty intimidating. I understand.
I don't know what I want in life.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I do know what I want in life. I only want this, but like, I do want to have a stable job and make stable money, but I want a family, like a stable family. And I know like all relationships and families have issues, but I genuinely want a family, and I love, well, like, you know how you say chaos, right? There's good chaos and there's bad chaos. Like yesterday, I had my 2 and then my stepdaughter, and the 2 of them, I had to like do their hair or whatever. And then my son, he's just needy too. And so like all 3 of them together are literally just running around the house. Then the adults, there's a lot of adults live there. Yeah, and it's so chaotic.
Well, it keeps life interesting and fun. It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. And I
honestly.
love, I'm on my toes all the time.
Yeah.
Do your kids hide from you and scare you?
All the fucking time.
It makes me so mad. But I get them back though.
Bro, Harper is the best. Like literally, I'm out here in my den, so I have a little den in here, and you can hear when the door shuts, like when someone's coming out to the garage to come in here, and she's so sneaky that she will shut the door quietly to where no one can hear it on purpose, and then come in here and be like, rah! And I'm just like, fuck!
Your house is really quiet compared to mine early in the morning. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
My house is so loud. Like, as soon as the guys wake up for work, you hear, like, whistling. The lights are on. Sometimes I get a pillow thrown in my face while I'm sleeping.
Oh, fuck no.
Like...
And Shmoshme is just, like, singing. And
yes! Everybody... The music's on, and...
I call her, and that's all I can hear in the background.
Is him like yelling?
Yes.
I'm like no, he's just talking. That's normal voice. I've actually never heard him yell angrily.
He doesn't seem like the type that would like yell to be heard.
No.
If he's angry, it's gonna be quiet.
It's more silent.
Yeah,
that's how I am too. To be honest, if I'm quiet and I'm totally ignoring you, like not even making eye contact.
If I got my arms crossed in the corner, you best hide.
Normally, like, I know how sharp my tongue can be. Mm-hmm. And So I avoid it at all costs when I'm pissed off or mad, where I won't even make eye contact with you because I know what's gonna come out of my mouth is not going to be nice.
Bitter bitch.
It's gonna be very bitter. I'll tell you that right fucking now. But except for my mom, she hears it from me.
Or your dad.
No, I mean, not even.
I heard you go off, though.
Oh, but that's because he was
being stupid.
He was being mean.
He's like, how dare you go out to the strip club with your pink hair?
He didn't even know I went to the strip club. He was like, people tell me that your hair or something, because my hair's pink right now.
And not even all pink. It's just like the front. You know?
It's just underneath.
It's cute. It's like a little peekaboo pink. Yeah.
Peekaboo. But my dad questioned people questioning my hair and
Man,
I haven't been out.
Opinions.
I don't even go out every weekend. That was the first time I've gone out, and I don't know how long. Yet my family's
and you actually enjoyed yourself and had fun, and they're gonna make you feel guilty for it.
Dude, I'm 31. I am 31 years old. I've been out of my mom and dad's house since I've been a teenager and never have returned.
Exactly. That's why they're mad. They can't control you.
My kids love the fuck out of me. Yeah. I think that's why they hate it.
Yeah, they're jealous.
I don't know what it is, but I did go off on my dad. I'm constantly going off on my mom.
Well, your mom's a bitter bitch.
I hate talking like that, but it's just fuck, I can't win. No matter what I do, I can't win. So I'm like, fuck it, and fuck you, and fuck you.
You can't please everyone, so please yourself. Because you can't please everyone, you're going to kill yourself trying to please everyone else. At what cost?
That's what I'm saying. I just I totally have given up on trying to. A long time ago, I gave up trying to make them happy or make them proud or whatever, because no matter what I did was wrong. No matter what I did.
And guess what? Opinions are just like
Everybody's
assholes.
Got them.
Everybody's got one, and they all stink. So fuck everyone else's opinions, okay?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what people think for the most part. People have their opinions about a lot of things about me and my life, and it has gotten to me at some points because I've been poked at for certain things, but
do they live your life? Do they wake up in your body and deal with the things you deal with on a day-to-day basis?
And that's the thing is that's important is who cares what other people think? Who are you sleeping next to at night?
Exactly.
Who are you around and who loves you?
And what matters in your life? Because those people that have opinions about your life, they don't fucking matter.
Not if they're not going to support you.
No. So
I understand if somebody's hurting themselves or others that's different
for your well-being.
Yeah, or my kids' well-being.
But if you're just a bitter bitch,
it's her favorite thing to say.
My favorite
thing. What did I do?
I don't even know. But if you're gonna sit there and judge and not support me in my upbringing and my success in life, then get the fuck out.
Oh, there is something that we wanted to talk about with Joey, but I'm just going to touch on it because she said my life and my upbringing. There's something that me and Joe always say to Lori and Nick, and it's WPS. So it's white people syndrome.
White people shit.
White people shit. White people syndrome. And me and Joe will troll their social medias and everything.
Just I'm let's make a casserole. They're like, oh, that's WPS. I'm like, fuck you guys.
We don't make casseroles. And then I feel like Lori is very open with her mom because she is.
Yes, absolutely.
She's like, yeah, I don't even want to say it. You can if you want to. But
we were really bad this one weekend, and some shit went down, and the cops were here because some dude was robbing people's houses and threw all the shit that he stole from people's houses into my fucking van because I didn't lock the goddamn door. So we left for 2 seconds, came back, and I was like, why is my door open? And why is there shit in my car? And then the cops showed up, and I was like, okay, something's going on. But they caught the guy. We had to test in court, whatever.
But it's the moral of the story is that
I was telling my mom about it, and she's like, I would never tell my mom what you just told your mom.
She told them that they were drinking and stuff before, and they came home and they were drunk and blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's
just fucked up.
Yeah, just fucked up. And then she'll talk to her mom about sex or she'll cuss up with her mom and all this stuff that I think is so weird because I feel like And I could be very wrong. Like, I don't.
She straight up just was like, that's some WPAs.
For real. I'm like, my mom probably still thinks I'm a virgin. And I have 2
Right?
kids. Like,
And you have 2 kids.
My mom knows nothing about really my life except for what I've told her. Very specific things. Having not to be too open with your kids at a young age, but being open enough where they trust you.
Yeah, where they trust you and they want to like express things to you.
Because you can't avoid when they're off into the world. Even if like my son goes to school, he's supposed to be at school. One day he's going to be like, I'm on a ditch with my friends and smoke weed. And he's put in a bad position or something. Yeah. Like,
You have to at least have trust, so that way they come to you.
Yeah, I want him to be able to trust me, to come to me, to not be like...
How can you be successful in life if you have no one to go to and no one to express what you're going through or, you know, any of that?
And that's what I told Isaac. Isaac's my oldest. He's going to be 12. Mm-hmm. But I told him, like, I don't expect you to be perfect. I don't expect you to get straight A's. I want you to try your hardest in school and understand that it's a priority. I also need you to be responsible. And I don't baby them. Baby them in a sense is like I baby my daughter a little, yes, but she's very mature. Like, she said a word yesterday that I don't even remember. It was so big.
That's what my daughter, when she'd be like, I want it cut in quarters. I was like, what? Do you know what quarters are?
I don't know what
4
word.
pieces.
I don't know what word Alessandra said, but it blew me away because I'm like, how do you even... And she used it in the right context.
Yeah.
At that.
Well, you know what's cool is like, everyone's like, oh, I hate the kids watch YouTube all the time. Like, But that's how they get more educated about stuff. Like, I feel like kids now are
when
more
they're little,
aware.
yes, but when you get to Isaac's age, no, he's getting to that age.
Oh, yeah, where he's
I'm
going
like,
to be looking up porn and shit.
Dude, it scares me. He's like
Yeah.
girl crazy. He's
girl crazy?
Yes.
Dude, Reese is like scared of girls. He's like, ew, girls.
He's not there yet.
I know.
So they put on a music video, the Despacito song.
Oh, yeah.
On the music video, and the girl in that video is like beautiful, drop dead gorgeous, and Isaac's like, oh my god. He's like, she's the... I'm like, Isaac.
Right?
Stop.
Don't say that.
I'm like, this is weird now. She's like the same age as me and shit. And then the girls are like, it's because she's young, Mom. She's young. I'm like, I'm young. And the kids just clown me all the time.
Well, Isaac was all embarrassed because his friends thought you were his sister.
Yeah.
So he's like, drop me off at the corner, Mom.
Yeah, he tells me to drop him off at the corner and stop dyeing my hair colors and this and that. I'm like, let me live my best life.
That's why your dad was saying that. He probably made a comment to your parents about your hair or something. So now...
No, honestly, it was whatever snaps I was putting on Facebook or
Who you got on Snapchat that talks to your parents then?
I honestly don't care. I do it on purpose now.
You should. All right, so it's that time of day to...
So, yeah, I wanted to wrap up.
Yeah.
With something, though, else.
Oh.
That's why I'm interrupting you.
Oh.
Okay.
I like surprises.
I know, right? It's not really like anything crazy, but I was just curious. What's the best piece of advice that someone has ever given you? Or I guess if the internet's given it to you, that counts.
I guess, like, going back on what we were talking about, like, not giving a shit about other people's opinions. Because I literally had to come to terms with that.
Yeah.
Like, when I was... like 24 or so, whenever I first moved here to Arizona from Oklahoma. Even though I was born here in Arizona, I made a life in Oklahoma for myself and I had to leave it. And I literally just had to not listen to anyone. Like anything I saw on the internet or anything that hurt my feelings, or I just let it get to me too much to where it was dragging me down, and I just had to learn to let that shit go because it doesn't matter.
I don't know if anybody's ever really, like, given me the piece of advice. I think it's more like learning
from experience.
The best thing that I've learned is just to let go, and you cannot control what other people do.
Or what other people think of you. Like, their perception of you, you can't control that.
No, you can't control anything. You can control your mind and you, and that's it.
Yep. And why stress about it? Why worry about it? Who cares? Because if you just let yourself get pulled in 10,000 different directions, that's just going to stress you the fuck out. It's going to make things hard on you. It's going to make your life difficult because you're trying to please everyone, but you're not pleasing yourself. And that's mainly what you have to do to have a successful life and to have a successful future and surroundings. You just have to be there for yourself.
Because nobody's going to be there or love you more than you.
Exactly.
Your kids are going to love the shit out of you, but at the end of the day, they get older, they find spouses.
They suck the life out of you.
That too. You know, so I mean, at the end of the day, we come into this world alone, unless you're a twin. That doesn't count.
And you leave alone.
Alone. Most of the time.
So do what you love and do what makes you happy, because no one else is going to do it for you.
Yeah, exactly. So, sorry for interrupting.
Perfect.
Please continue.
No, it's perfect. Continue.
Please continue. So we're going to end with SBT quotes of the day.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So this is exactly what we have been talking about this whole potty pod.
Mm-hmm.
It's my quote is, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." There's always room
Straight
for
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sad but true.
Sad but true.
And mine is, before you judge someone else, try to keep in mind that you're probably a piece of shit too.
Yes, sad but true.
Sad but true.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
no one's God.
thanks for listening, everybody.
Yes.
This has been